We're live. Today's episode of Collaborate and Pull Together is going to be a special one. We're going to be talking about all things about the summer kickoff barbecue of 2024. We're going to talk about the matches, the raffles, sponsors, all the raffle contributors, and all the other family fun activities we're going to have coming on. I'm just going to wait a few moments to join in, let everyone join in. A couple of guests that are jumping in on this. One of my sponsors is joining me. So give me a few minutes. Let's see who signs on, logs on. Oh man, I got some bad bedhead today. I'm kidding. I hope everybody is having a great Memorial Day weekend. The weather's been a little uncooperative today, but yesterday and the day before was beautiful. Just waiting to hear from all the people who are going to be signing on. Man, there's a lot going on here at the pit, getting ready for this weekend's event. The pit is almost all ready. The stage is set. Everything looks nice and clean. Just waiting for my guests to show up. But who? We got two people watching. Who's watching? Tell me. Please say hi in the chat. Let's see who do we got here. I just want to do a huge shout out to John Hutchinson for sending stars. Appreciate you, man. Stars help me financially provide all the content that I'm creating. It gets folded back into everything that I do with this channel and everything that I do with arm wrestling, so I can create more for you guys. Because this has been a fun experience, but it helps. It helps. Every little bit helps. See, okay, we got somebody here. Hey, there he is. How's it going, man? Oh, boy. They're rolling on now. They're coming on in. How's it going, everybody? Adam, can you hear me? Can you hear? Adam? Steve, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Awesome. Hey, Adam, we can't hear you. Can you try to do an audio check? Test.
I can't hear you.
No puedo oír. No. Log out and come back in. We'll see if we get in the time. Go ahead, log out and try coming back in real quick.
What's going on, buddy?
What's going on, man? What's going on? So it's going well, man. Join with me right now is Steve Fernandez of, what do we call this again? Battle of the Tri-State, the founder of this great organization, New York Tri-State Armwrestling.
Yep.
And he had two events, very successful events up until recently, and he's going to have another one coming up. I'm not sure when that's going to be.
July 27th. We already got the date. July 27th, Saturday. It's going to be at the Inn at Belfield in Hyde Park. It's a brand new hotel that was just put together. It's absolutely beautiful. It's gorgeous from the inside and out. Gorgeous venue. From the inside, you're allowed to walk outside to a nice sit-down area too as well. It's allowed to go inside too as well. So it's a really nice place.
Awesome, man. Yep. Looking forward to if I can make it up there, I'm going to try to. I being that close to World Series of Arm Wrestling for me, I don't know if I'll be able to make it up there. But if I can, you better believe I will.
I hope you do, my man. I need you at one of my tournaments. From open to close. I need you to be one of my tournaments. I need you to take one of my medals home.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. We'll see how I feel, after this month's adventure. If I'm feeling bucky for it, you better believe I'm there.
Yeah, definitely.
You better believe I'm there. The end of this month definitely is going to be a big one. We'll get into that in a little bit, though.
Yeah.
You were at a pretty big event this weekend, from what I hear.
Yeah,
How'd that go? Tell us a
was...
little bit about that. Shout out to Ian Carnegie and JJ Jackson.
Yeah, honestly, man, they put on a hell of a show. Cameras all over the place. Their background was great, man. The tables were good too as well. It was a big turnout. I'm not sure if it was about 115 entries, they said, but it was a decent amount. Super matches were really good. Everything was really great on there. It was a lot of unexpected things that happened during the super matches. A lot of people that won, a lot of people that didn't win. I mean, so it was just a lot of eye openers all over the place. You know what I mean? So really great tournament, though. Really great turnout.
How many super matches in total do they have?
Super matches?
Yeah.
Oof. I want to say at least there was like 10 or 11 super matches. There was a lot. There was a decent amount, man. There was a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. They had a lot. They had a big turnout, too.
Your partner Ivan had a match, right?
Yeah. My buddy Ivan had a match, man. He turned out actually not so good, and it was a little disappointing. Reason why we were looking for cryo places, and I was talking to you about it, is that he tweaked his wrist. I want to say like 3 or 4 days prior when he was doing that Devin Larrett lift or Devin Larrett lift, and he did about 95 pounds. I told him don't do anything like that, whatever, but he ended up, it is what it is. I don't know if it affected him, during the super match or not. But obviously, anything that kind of hurts. That's why we're looking for cryo places. Everyone's reaching out to you, and I was trying to see what places I can get to like right now, to try to get them. And I went to cryo with them. We got our arms, wrists, everything done, and it was what it was. I nothing to take away from Peter Brenner. He was an absolute beast, an absolute monster. Congratulations to him. And the whole crew. They did a phenomenal job. Everybody did a really, really good job. And so did Ivan. Honestly, he's a beast, man. He was willing to do whatever he needed to do to try to get that done, man. And it's just, it is what it is. Sometimes you just, don't come out on top, but he did a phenomenal job. Everyone did a really good job there. Adelmay was there. He's an absolute fucking monster, man. Jesus Christ. And
he's up and coming. He's a young stud, right?
Man. He's a stud, man. Aiden's got some serious power, man. He's don't anybody that thinks of taking that guy lightly is just not. He's on a different level, and so is Yusuf Wilson. He's upcoming too as well. He's going to be he's got so much technique, that kid, man. So much technique, it's like unreal. Like he just points out little things here and there, and he wins like that. It's just he's very good. They're both very good.
That's freaking awesome.
Yeah. Matt Wiles won his
tournament. What match stood out to you? Was there any like one or two that really like knocked your socks off? Like, holy shit, I wasn't expecting
the Ivan and Peter Brenner match was the one that actually set the tone. And if you looked at all the other anybody that was talking about those matches, that's really the match to me that set the tone, for the night. And I would say after that, Matt Wiles' match was really good. Didn't expect the thing with JJ Jackson and the guy that he went up against, though. But then I seen him in after pulls, and then also JJ, as soon as he got in a little bit, he could not get him out of there. And then JJ started, putting him down to the pad. So it's just you need to get there before, he fucking. And that's a lot of the thing too, man. The goes. I wasn't even ready for the goes either, man, because it was just finger, put your thumb, close your hands, go. And I seen the replays on mine. I didn't even have my hand closed, you know what I mean? And the go was already done. And my hand was already to the pad. So I wasn't even used to it, so it's a little off. It was a little off for me, but everything's different. It was good though. Everything was really, really good. And then Larrett's son was there, Milo Larrett. So he was there. He performed pretty well, I thought. I think he did a pretty good job. So yeah.
Milo's a beast. Joining in with us right now is Kong from Puerto Rico. How's your audio, Kong? You can't hear us? Nah.
No audio.
Hang on, Kong. You got to go ahead, copy the link that I sent to you. and paste it into your browser. Copy and paste. I'm going to kick you on out, but you're going to hop back in, okay? There you go.
Yeah, but it was
We're
good.
having some technical difficulty. These are some of the fighters we have coming up from Puerto Rico, which is going to be freaking awesome. Let's see.
I can't wait, man.
Okay, we got. Let's see. I think we got one of them here, Adam Hernandez.
Finally, guys, how are you?
Yes,
Yeah.
success.
We're good now.
We got this young up-and-coming stud from Puerto Rico, Adam Hernandez, part of No Team Armwrestling, representing Puerto Rico.
Nice.
Looking forward
Yes,
to seeing you in just a few days, man. Just a few days.
Yes, exactly. We are excited actually to ready to be there, and yeah, we're ready to battle.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna bring some Boricua energy to New York.
Hell yeah, we could use some of that. Listen, just for you, we got Linda Lynn here, a local New Yorker who's also Puerto Rican, who's going to be making some arroz con gandules.
Oh, I
I
will love her. I will love her on Saturday. Awesome, man. Awesome.
We're just going over a recap over the weekend because there was a big tournament and a big super match event in upstate New York that Steve Fernandez and his partner went up to. His partner had a super match. Unfortunately, the cards weren't in store for him, but I have a feeling in a rematch, the story would play out much differently. Yeah. You know, I have a strong feeling that I was going to come back and smash right through him. Yeah. When he's feeling at 100% and ready to go.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. But
just enough for nothing. Ivan Moreau, he's also a Boricua. He is.
Steve, you're Boricua too?
No, my partner is.
Yeah, his partner.
Okay.
Yeah. My partner of New York State Tristate Armwrestling is.
What's his name?
His name's Ivan Moreau.
Oh, so he's gonna be there on Saturday?
Unfortunately, no, he's not going to be there, but Steve will be.
I'll be there.
Okay, super.
Yeah, I'll be there. My brother, he's going to be at the other at the Turtle tournament because it's going to be on the same day. So he's going to be over there. We're going to be representing New York Tristate Armwrestling over there and over here too as well.
Wow! So that's happening the same day, same Saturday.
It's happening on the same day.
Yep.
Oh wow!
Yeah, there's a tournament. There's a tournament up in Connecticut happening. And it's ran by Nick Stone. I'll actually put the link up into the chat, and so everybody can check out all the information associated with that. So that's Connecticut State Arm Wrestling Championship, Turtle Man Classic. Mm-hmm. It also is going to be serving as a benefit to Danny DeMichael, who unfortunately had his life taken away from him fairly too early. And so to help his family out, all the funds raised there at that tournament are going to be going towards the family, and a portion of the funds from my raffle, which we're going to get into in a little bit, are going to be contributing to that benefit as well. So, you know, we're helping our brothers up north, you know, succeed and hopefully knock it out of the park with raising some good money for good reasons and benefits.
Yeah.
Oh, I appreciate that, and that's beautiful, man. Here in Puerto Rico last year, I did the Over the Cancer tournament, which was for a benefit of cancer, and was for a little girl, like she had like 9 years, and she has cancer, and we collect the money and give it to her.
Wow, man, that's
amazing.
Great,
that's what this community is all about. It's coming together, and that's what I love on this channel. Is we collaborate and pull together for the benefit of the community. Because
like you guys say, is we strong together.
Yeah, stronger together.
Stronger together on and off the table.
Yep.
So please follow Nick Stone and what his happenings are with Connecticut Arm Wrestling. Check out his page. He's going to have a
Will
lot
do.
of information coming up this week. He's got his own raffles going on. He's got a lot of great awards. He's got these little turtles to commemorate the
Golden
turtle man.
Turtles.
Those turtles look really cool, man.
Yeah, they do,
Those
man.
turtles,
I want one of those turtles, man.
I almost like, do I have time to actually go up there, compete, and come back and run my own event?
I was gonna, man. I was gonna go to Nick's because I'm helping him out with a couple of tents and stuff. I was gonna either give him Ivan or go myself, go there for a few hours, then shoot from there up to yours. But it's cutting it close, though. I gotta be yours a little bit earlier. It's gonna take me about 2.5 hours to get there, so I'm gonna be there a little bit earlier, helping you out and everything. And depending if my steak guy comes, it's either gonna be the pulled pork or it's gonna be those what are they called, man? You know when you get those bunch of steaks in the box, you get a bunch of different types of steaks. What are they called?
That's like Fogo de Chao here in Puerto Rico does that, and Texas de Brazil, right?
Yeah.
So we have two restaurants that you can go and you can the guys come and give you different type of meats and stuff.
We have that here, but what I was saying is that they give you a box of steaks, and it's a lot of different types of steaks, burgers, and everything else like that. And I was going to bring it to you. So it's either one or the other, either the pulled pork I'm bringing or the steaks. So it's one or the other.
So it's gonna be a busy day for you, man, right?
It's gonna be. We got a whole bunch of burgers. I got burgers, hot dogs, sausages, chicken, arroz con gandules, either steak or pulled pork. I got someone making a tray of mac and cheese and potato salad. It's gonna be amazing food.
We're gonna get some pounds over there.
Hungry.
Yeah, we're gonna get some pounds over there for sure.
I'll tell you right now, $10 will get you unlimited food.
Okay.
Completely unlimited food. It's only gonna be $10. You get a free raffle ticket associated with that as well. And that is the only expense. It's pretty much the only cost of entry. If people want to know if there's an entry, there isn't really an entry fee, but I figure everyone's going to want to eat after dealing with that Long Island traffic. You sit in that car for any length of time, you're going to be hungry, and we'll have plenty of food
for sure. But in the super matches, you will not have any entries. Any entries, in type of money entries.
Money winnings or entry? No.
On the entries on the super match, we have to pay something.
No.
Only the $10 and we in, and that's it.
That's it.
Come on, man. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
That's it. Listen.
Also, there's going to be things for kids too. Remember, it's going to be the Troy, right? The fun. He's going to have the slides there. Yep. So
we're going to have this giant bouncy slide.
Yeah, I saw it on the promotion. Looks epic.
A 15-foot water slide that is going to be for the kids. Or I spoke with Troy about it. He said there is a 199-pound limit on it. So if you're under 200 pounds, you might be able to get on there.
Oh my God. So I'm going to be okay because I am not 195.
Listen, don't throw in kids off.
I can go to 199.9.
I can do something. I can do something over there.
You can only go on before you eat, though.
So we got a couple people in the chat I wanted to say hi to. We have Alexis Caban, who's a Puerto Rican here in New York.
Yeah, I know him. I know him.
Yeah. He's saying hi to you. He's saying Hernandez power.
Oh, that's family. He's Hernandez.
He's a good dude. And we got David Kubik from upstate New York saying hi, and it's supporting a good cause for the Connecticut State Armwrestling. And then John Hutchins, who I got to shout out again. Thank you, John Hutchins. He's a star supporter. He sends some money to help support this channel.
Awesome.
Which is awesome. I greatly appreciate all the support.
Thank you, John Sila.
And then we got Johnny Miller from the 98%. He's a video production guy. He's actually going to be in attendance at the barbecue. And
super.
he's saying, "What's up?" He's like, "What more could you want? Pulling barbecue."
Yeah.
I gotta show that one off. That's a good comment right there to have.
I mean,
Let's see, who else do we have? Did Garcia join us? No, I don't think so. Oh, the Drew's in the chat. What's up, Drew? So let's just go over. So
Mark Manx is gonna be there too, right?
I'm sorry?
Mark Manx is gonna be there too, right?
Yes, Mark Mensch from Florida is going to be here.
Awesome.
Well.
That's a great dude as well.
He's taking the trip from Florida. I look forward to seeing him again. I hadn't seen him since my last trip down to Puerto Rico, but we've been in touch.
I saw him on the King of Florida a few months ago.
So I want to shout out my sponsors. One of the only sponsors for the event, though, that I have a link to right now. But all the links are down below in the description. New York,
that's beautiful.
Tristate Armwrestling. He is going to be one of the pretty much one of the backbones that's going to make this happen.
New York Tri-State Armwrestling.
He is an amazing individual. This man is super supportive. This group, this organization is super supportive of all things arm wrestling. And if you go on to, I think, TikTok, it's Everything Arm Wrestling.
Thank you, man.
Definitely check them out. These guys are going to be a part of Everything Arm Wrestling. Stay tuned for everything that they're doing, because they want to see and help elevate the sport to new heights, new levels, and bringing everything together. They've been super supportive of me and encouraging of me. Part of the reason why this channel exists is because of the energy these guys lend over to me. So thank you.
No, man.
Good times.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
Man. Always helping us out. I appreciate you, Daniel. And so, the same thing. Ivan would be there with us, New York Tri-State Arm Wrestling. That's why I'm going to be with Dan. He's going to be over there with Nick Stone. If we had a third, you know what I mean? The third of us would be somewhere else trying to represent New York Tri-State Arm Wrestling, you know what I mean? Because we're trying to help out everybody we can, absolutely, So I'm helping out Nick with a couple of tents, and Ivan's going to be there representing him too. I'll be, Dan, with you, helping you out, doing everything I can, which, I've been doing, helping you out with everything, and I'll be there full stream with everything I can and everything you need. You know that, always.
We need more people like you, Steve. Good job.
Thanks, my man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. Can't wait to meet you, man. Can't wait to meet you.
If we can only clone this
very
man,
soon,
right?
very soon.
Yeah.
If we can only clone this man. So I put in the link into the chat as well as right next door. If you go ahead and scan that, it takes you to the event page for the summer kickoff event.
What's up, Ray? What's up, Ray?
Oh, that's one of the things I forgot to mention. So Ray Romanowski is going to be the head ref for all the matches that we got going on, and he's in the chat saying hi. He's a very well established ref so far. I think he's been kicking ass at many of the tournaments. He's at New Jersey. It's an honor for him to be representing Team New Jersey. Mm-hmm. He's coming up with he's bringing Johnny Miller up, and he is helping Team New Jersey out by bringing up their contribution to the raffles. Oh, and look, we got Benji Mack in the chat. Benji Mack is viewing us from California, right? You're in Cali? I think so.
He's coming too? He's coming on Saturday? Oh, okay.
I wish he was coming. That dude knows how to party.
Yeah, man. I can't wait to see Ray pull, man. He's a beast. He pulled at our tournament, man. He was oh, man, I can't wait, man.
So a little spoiler alert. So Ray was coming up to ref the matches, and he had asked for a match, but we didn't have too much space for him. So yours truly is going to take him on. I know I'm giving up a lot of weight, but I have had pins on him in the past. So I definitely look forward to keeping up with that same energy. And I know he's gotten much stronger. I just got to keep at my speed with him.
Will you put him left or right?
I'm going right.
Okay.
So you're gonna battle Ray on Saturday?
Yeah, I'm gonna battle Ray.
Oh, awesome.
This is gonna be a fucking match, man.
It's a tall order.
I was
Oh
gonna
my
say,
God.
Ray's a
So
fucking beast, man.
he's a
Hey,
monster.
I'm not saying
He's a
nothing
monster.
against you, Dan, because I know you're a
If I
fucking
can't
beast too.
engage my speed fast enough, man, I'm gonna be in deep water. I know
I
it.
was gonna
I know
say, man.
How
If I
much
can't
you
get my,
weigh, Dan?
what's up?
How much you weigh?
We're
So right
165.
now, this morning I weighed in at 173.
No shit. All right.
So I'm definitely giving up some pounds against him. I know my opponent said something. He's Lewis is at like 165 or 162, something in that range.
Okay.
So I know because I'm facing Lewis left-handed and then I'm facing Ray right-handed.
He's got to be what, almost 200 pounds? How much you at, Ray?
Yeah, he's 200 pounds. He said on the dot. At least
I was
that's what he
gonna say, yeah,
last
that's what I'm
said over the
saying.
weekend.
And he's a solid 200. He's
Yep.
a
Yeah.
solid 200.
I saw his picture and he looks massive.
Yeah, yeah, he's a solid
Yeah.
200. He's not one of those, So, but either way, Dan, I got to give it to you too, man. I've seen you pull much bigger guys, and or
Yep.
people to see that thought that they were stronger, and you got a fucking hand on you, Dan. So I'm not, this is gonna be a really good match. This is gonna be a really good match.
Yeah, I got my work cut out for me. I definitely know it's going to be a tough day at the office.
You do. You're gonna have to explode on him on Ray. I can tell you that much because Ray's he's a tough man. He's fucking tough.
He's built different. I gotta say, Ray is definitely built different.
Yeah, definitely.
He's built like a freaking human bulldog.
Yeah, he is.
He also lives in New York, right?
He's from New Jersey.
Jersey.
Oh, New Jersey. Okay.
Yeah.
He's up with a great crew over there with Steve Walker, all the Walker family, everything like that. Those are phenomenal people, great people, man.
So he trains in another club, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
His club though is serious pullers, man.
Oh, it's very serious, very talented, very skillful. They got a lot of seasoning. One of his training guys is
pullers. I'm thinking about like Knuckles Up, like these guys are like Steve Walker.
Oh
shit! Every single one of our tournaments and refs, I want to say he beat pretty much everybody except for one person, which was Wayne Withers. And Wayne Withers is the best in fucking Mississippi, which was number 2, in United States for I don't know how long. Now I don't know where he's at, but comparison to Steve Walker is a monster, man. He's a beast.
So the Walker family, and then also a shout out to Mike McNonia, who's been in the sport for, I think he arm wrestled God himself. This guy's been around forever, and he's been around, at the beginning of, I think, the sport getting big in the East Coast, and he's been up and down the, Eastern Seaboard competing all over the place, and he's got some old school training styles, which actually lends to a perfect little reveal that I just got a contact earlier today, or this weekend rather. There's a guy by the name of John Lettuce, who I don't know if anybody of you guys know who he is, but
I heard of him.
He's an old timer in the state of New York. He happens to live like 15 minutes away from my house, I discovered. And he's going to be in attendance at the barbecue, and he's actually, and he's going to be coming to the barbecue. This guy's been around since like the 70s. He's been arm wrestling.
Is he still pulling?
Wow.
I don't know if he's still pulling, but he's definitely interested and eager to get back into the sport in some capacity. And
I want to see if he's got the ligaments to still pull.
I don't think you ever lose those. So I'm sure that the guy's in his.
When did he stop pulling though? How long has it been?
I don't know. I actually didn't ask him that, but we're gonna find that out this weekend because he's also interested in trying to introduce table curling. He wants to introduce table curling competitions to Long Island, and so he's going to give us a little bit of a breakdown of what that looks like. Maybe we'll have a little side competition as well at the barbecue.
All right, yeah, that'd be good.
So you can see
sound interesting. Sound interesting. I want to do, I just want to do a good, I just want to, take picture and have a great time with everybody and learn as much as I can,
Yeah, there's
absolutely.
That's
what it's all about, man. That's exactly why I like doing these barbecues, because all walks of life in this sport usually come to it. And I have a history. This is the fourth installment of this. And I have a history of having people from all over the nation joining us. And this is the first time, well, actually, no, not the first time. It's the second time that people from a person from Puerto Rico. Now I got 4 of you guys coming up from Puerto Rico, which I'm really looking forward to. And your some of your families are joining you, right?
Yeah, I think my sister and my brother, my sister and his husband they're coming too. They're trying to come because they fly standby from Atlanta, so they will try to get a plane and get to New York.
Nice.
That's awesome. That tickles me because you guys are coming all the way from all over the place, all over the nation. That's so cool. You got Florida, Puerto Rico, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, upstate New York.
Hopefully next year is gonna be much bigger, man. You're gonna need to have a bigger place now.
Yeah, definitely gonna need a venue. We're gonna probably have to, partner up with somebody to make it not a backyard event, but at a venue event.
Maybe we can do at your stage, at your stadium. What's the name? Madison Square Garden. Hey, you have to think that way, Steve.
Believe me, my man. I'm already on that. I'm already on that way, my man.
You have to think
that
big.
way, my man.
That's on like the next 2-year plan, right?
I'm telling you,
hey,
man.
If you can do that, you can count on me. I'm coming again. For sure.
We'll see what we can do making that happen. Absolutely.
Definitely.
So now I know there was a little bit of back and forth, but Adam, what are you most concerned with your opponent?
Actually, I don't feel concerned at all. But I don't know the guy, so
Fair enough.
I just saw a few videos of him and how he move, what's his type. So I don't feel worried at all. I just ready to battle, and I'm gonna be there to win for sure.
Is there anything on that
he did just take home a big win over at the Jason Vale tournament. He got first place. So
yeah, I saw it, and that was a few weeks ago, right?
Yep, just it was.
We were both there.
Yeah,
we were both there.
Awesome. Yeah, no, I saw it. I saw he was there, which impressed me because I thought that he's gonna, by that time, slow down on train and stuff. But I saw he was competing, so that impressed me.
Definitely.
Yeah, I would say, man,
it's gonna be a good match.
Yeah, I've never seen you pull, so I don't know. I can't say anything. I know he's good. You know what I mean? But is there anything that you're thinking of to do in there first? Are you looking to go into a hook? Are you going to top roll? Or is there anything that you've seen that what he does and what you can do to stop him?
Actually, I will try to use my hand, which is my stronger part of my my arm.
Nice.
So I'm gonna attack his fingers and try to pronate him.
Nice.
That's my plan. If I cannot do that, then I will try to go inside for sure.
Okay. How's your inside? How are you inside?
No 100% yet. I'm still working on it, on the side pressure and a few stuff, but it's getting there. But it's not my stronger weapon.
Right. What's your weapon? What would you say? What's the best thing that you got in your arsenal?
I'm top rolling.
Top roll?
Yeah.
Nice.
And I know him to be a top roller too, so it's going to be a battle of the top rolls.
Yeah, I was going to say whoever's got a better top roll, that's what it's going to be.
It's going to turn into. So, what about if it goes to the strap? How do you feel with that?
On strap, I'm a lot stronger.
You're better than the strap?
I will do my best to go to the strap with him.
You should ask him. Ask him to see if
he goes straight to the strap. Then
I will see how he feel without the strap, and then uh, I have
Because
to
you
do
have one
my
more
homework,
on. So
man.
Hey, that's what you got to do. I agree with you.
Yeah,
You don't want to go straight to the straps. If you could do it better with the hand. I get it.
exactly,
I get it,
exactly.
my man. Of course.
Actually, I am good without the strap, but I am strong. I'm a little bit stronger with them. But sometimes the other person is
Yeah.
also a
Oh, yeah.
stronger, so you need
Absolutely.
to
See what happens.
see what happens.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
You don't want to take it to the strap if you beat him without the strap.
Exactly. I know it's gonna be a good one. I think we're gonna be close. It's gonna be a good battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a little bit of a vote on my Instagram page on who people thought would win, and to be honest with you, the votes, in my opinion, I think they were a little one-sided for your favor, but I'm more in the 50-50 mark. Based off of your previous experience and performance with seeing you with Brandon Lee, and how you performed with him, Brandon Morris rather. And then his, pulling with him regularly, I know how strong he is and how quick he can be. I mean, you got the hand, he's got a wrist on him. So it's going to be, there's you guys, each of you have some tools that are going to be really awesome to see. It's going to be a clash of the Titans.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, yeah.
pretty good.
And I did some mistake with Brandon that maybe in the future I can face him again and get it fixed. But yeah, Brandon is very very smart, especially with the straps and on the setup, and his experience dominate me. Let's put it that way.
You know what though? That experience is a great teacher, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Because
I know
then you learn,
for sure.
oh, I can do that too. You could do it as well. You could do everything that he did to you to somebody else, and that you can get yourself to the next level with that.
It's a
Yeah,
learning
for sure. I
experience.
learned. I learned a lot
I was
about
gonna
about that match.
Yeah, it's a learning experience. That's what I was trying to say before, when you go up against someone, right? Whether it's a super match, a tournament, or whatever it is, it's a learning experience because you're learning what the next move is. You know if he's going to go inside, if he's going to top roll, where his power is or where you can take advantage of his weakness. So every single time you compete, lose or win, and obviously you always want to win, but in general, like you said, Adam, if you were to compete against Brandon again, I didn't see the match. From what I'm thinking, you didn't win the match, correct?
Correct. 3-1.
3-1. Okay.
Yeah.
So what I think next time will either be very close or you would win the match. The reason being was because the experience. Now you know where you feel what you did was wrong and what you need to do what is right next time. So it's like a learning
Exactly.
experience no matter what, man. It's not a loss, it's a learning experience that you keep on going. And I bet you go up against them again, like I said, it's going to be much closer or you're going to win the match. That's just what it
Hmm.
is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right, man.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the other guys that were on the chat who were coming from Puerto Rico couldn't get on because for some reason the link isn't working. I'm not sure why.
Oh.
Unfortunately, but maybe if you can send them the link from your phone, Adam. I don't know if that would work.
Maybe I can try. They know that they have to copy and paste on
Yeah,
the. Okay, let me try it. Give me one
I
second.
told them to do so, but it said won't allow them on them. But regardless of that, though, all right, I would love to have Kong on here and Lewis. Lewis is my opponent. I am looking forward to that match because earlier this year he got first place at the 54s left-handed. I got first place at the 76s. I was weighing in a little light at that time. He challenged me and he said he wanted a piece of my left. My left is my party arm. It shows up occasionally. It shows up, I put it to the test this last week at the Jason Vale tournament. Ended up getting third place. I had very little expectations of it, but I think the party arm,
It's
even though
back.
it doesn't look intimidating, I'm sure his arm looks massive. But let's see what happens.
Yeah,
Let's
the
see if
party
Yeah,
armor
we.
Back,
Luis
bro.
is very, very strong. I can tell you that. I had a super match with him like 2 years ago, but I lost for sure. Um, but he's very, very strong. I know you are too, Dan. Don't get me wrong, but I know that Luis is. That's his stronger arm. So it's not
I
your
look
case,
forward to
right?
it. What's up?
It's not your case. That's your left is not your
Yeah, my
stronger
left
arm,
is
right?
this is the party arm, man. It's the weak arm. This is the
Yeah, but
strong arm.
but he is
This
a
is the arm
lefty.
that I have to have massive.
I think it's gonna be a close one too. For sure, I'm going with my man Luis, but I think it's gonna be a close one, man. Your experience, like I say, experience is good. It's not always about strength, but he has the strength. He has power to be, lightweight. He's very, very strong. I can tell that.
I'm going with my man Dan on this one with the new party arm.
Woo!
Look, I get it's the party arm, and I get it's not your strong arm, but I seen Dan compete, and I seen him pull at my after pulls at my tournament with his left, and it's no joke, no joke. Get me wrong, it's not your right arm. You know what I mean? I seen you pull right, and you're a beast with your right, but in general with your left, you know what I mean? I think the party arm is back, my man. You know what I mean? So.
You know what? Like it was out of commission for a while. And it took me up until I think Puerto Rico for it to kind of gain some steam again. Back in January. And it's definitely there's no pain anymore. There used to be a lot of pain in the
Did you
shoulder,
pull
a lot of pain in
Sergio
the
from
bicep.
Argentina at the Veil?
What was that?
Did you pull Sergio from Argentina, the state champion, the world champion at the Veil? The left
Yeah,
hand?
I beat him both arms.
That's what I'm, dude. You see what I'm, dude? He's beating world champions, my man, with his left arm. This is a soft arm.
What? Who's that guy? The one you're talking
Santiago from
about?
Argentina.
Santiago about
Santiago, yeah.
yeah. Santiago, I beat him lefty, and righty.
And he's a world
That's
champion.
nice.
That guy's a beast, man. He was
And
flashing.
what is his weight?
I think he was a little lighter. I think he's about 157.
What? No, not that day he wasn't. He was 176.
No, because he competed at the 154s and the 176s.
Oh,
Okay.
oh
Are
my
you
God.
serious? Okay. I didn't know. I thought he was 176.
I think he was. I think he was a little lighter than me. So I'll give him that. You know, he definitely had some struggles with some of the lighter guys.
He was shredded, man. He was shredded.
But he's experienced world champion, so he knows the rigmarole.
Wow.
He's been through the grinders before. He's been doing it for 8 years,
Yep.
and
Yep. Yep.
I'm yet to hit 4 years. September I hit 4 years, so I look forward to it.
You're a killer, Dan. Yeah, because I know Dan is very, very strong too. I saw him with Joe Cortez here and with a few of our strongest guys, and Dan is very impressive. I know.
Yeah.
Hopefully the left arm shows up to the party. That's why I like to call it the party arm. Every now and then it likes to pull a Cinderella on me and runs out on me.
Just cryo the bitch. Cryo the bitch before.
Well, I got cryo tomorrow. I got cryo tomorrow setting up, because listen, I ain't going to play any games. Don't get me wrong. It may be the party arm, but I'm going to treat it like it's the money arm.
Yeah, man, you gotta.
I got it, especially against the challenges that I got coming at my way. I got, Lewis. I don't know if you've seen pictures of Lewis, but that boy, it looks like he's made out of iron. They call him Iron Boy for a reason.
Yeah, man. He looks solid. He looks solid, man. He looks like a smaller version of Ray. He looks shredded. Looks like fucking. Yeah.
I call it. You know what? I referred to him. I referred to him as a mini Basha.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's like he's not that tall, but he's super solid, man. I don't see he's all muscle.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's literally all muscle. I don't think there's anything else in him. I think he's just muscle. His muscles took over his bones.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. He looks shredded. He does look shredded.
I'm also looking forward to the Kong versus Zeph match. Kong's got some
Hey,
experience.
I'm gonna ask you how long that guy has been arm wrestling, the one with going with Kong.
So he's only been arm wrestling for about a year now.
1 year?
1 year. He's got 1 year under his belt, but he's wicked strong and he's gotten very technical in a very short period of time. He's got a hell of a story behind him. And, he's got a major weight loss journey. He lost like over 100 pounds. So all that similar to me, I lost over 100 pounds. I know my power has increased as I've lost that weight. Same with him. His power has increased. So he's got some serious power. It's just knowing how to use it. And he's learned very quickly. So I think that's going to be a one of those breakout matches for us that might surprise us all, because I know Kong's strong, I know he's fast and he's experienced, but he's going to be surprised by this man. I think. I really do.
How you got this? 50-50 for 40-60? How you got
I'm going to say 40-60. And I'm in favors of Kong because of experience, but I want my boy to have a little bit more. He may be able to bleed Kong out. To be honest, if he catches Kong and he's able to hold Kong's in trouble, because this guy's got stamina, more stamina than I've ever seen at the practice tables and in practices. He has stamina of a freaking god. He can pull for hours. Same level of strength, no waning of strength whatsoever.
Wow.
So that piece right there is going to be the make or break or deal. I think it's gonna be a close match. It's gonna go full all 5 rounds. I think it's gonna go all 5 rounds with those guys.
I know Kong is really strong at this point, but again, I don't know the guy he's facing and how strong he is, but I know Kong he has been working hard and he's gaining a lot of power. His fingers are thick, and he's super, comfortable to grip with.
Definitely, he's got definitely a big hand. He's got those gorilla mitts. That's why he's called Kong.
Exactly.
He's got those gorilla mitts. He's a challenge to grip up with. But I've never seen Zeph uncomfortable. That's the thing. Like people who take him on experience, if he's given the opportunity, or if he finds the opportunity to get into a nice sweet spot for him, he can park there and sit there for a while. And,
wow. And I will be very impressed if we do that. So I'm gonna be very impressed if with 1 year only he does that to Kong. It's gonna be very impressive.
I think it's a good matchup.
He will have my respect.
Then we got Shiyu Lin, who's this amazing puller up here in New York. I used to train with him. He now trains out of Brooklyn, taking on Miguel Rosas, which Miguel's got some crazy speed, but Shiyu's reactions are
Shiyu's a monster, bro.
He's a monster. He's so strong.
I seen him at Vail. He ran through everybody.
He ran through
everyone. And he just finished working out like a 500-pound press. Like, the guy is a monster, bro.
What?
He even beat the King of New York. He beat Paul Cruz.
Holy shit.
He beat everybody, bro. Everyone that was there.
But hey,
I'll still with Miguel on this, but yeah, if you're telling me that that's some serious guy over there.
Bro, the guy finished working out a 500-pound press and he wasn't even supposed to be there. And they said, you should go.
Come on. No. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable.
Yeah, I did not expect that at all, man. He's solid too, man. He's solid.
Yeah, I know Miguel. He's one of our strongest guy here in the island. Um, he's not that young. How old is that dude?
He's young.
He's young. He's like in his early 20s, mid-20s.
Yeah, yeah. Miguel is not that young, but he's very strong and he has a lot of endurance on the table. Miguel can stay hours pulling as well, and with the strength, with good strength. But man, I don't know if I saw that guy on the videos, on your videos on the venue. Yeah, impressed me a lot.
Yeah, I would never seen him pull for long. I seen him pull tournaments, and I seen him beat everybody one after another quick. So, but I've never seen his endurance, his stamina, and I've never seen, so I don't really know how long he can pull for, but I know he's got a massive amount of power and a massive amount of technique, man.
And what was his weight?
Shiyu, I think he's 230.
Yeah, he's got to be 230.
Yeah, I think it's 230, and his endurance.
He's like 6 foot. He's like 6'6". He's huge, bro. He's huge.
Yeah, I saw he's super tall.
Yeah,
he's super tall. I think that's gonna be a problem for Miguel because he's not used to pull with
his lever.
With that tall
his
people.
Lever is so high. It's so high, man.
Hey, I'm gonna be there watching the referees. Referees must do their job.
Put his hand down. Put his hand down.
Yeah.
No, like
Mark, I know Mark do a good job, so I know the other guys too will be there. Will do their job.
Ray's top notch, man. He was on one of our tournaments too. He's top notch. One of the best wrestlers out there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Because that's I'm gonna be looking on that because if that guy is that tall, you have to lower his arm, right?
Of course.
And to speak to his endurance, Shiyu's endurance, the guy he's usually one of the last guys to close out the practice. The last guys to leave because he's got endurance of a freaking workhorse.
See, I didn't know that. You see, that's trouble, man.
That's definitely going to be an interesting battle between experience and endurance, speed, technique. I mean, not for nothing, Shiyu's got power, endurance, and technique. For somebody who's only been doing it, I think he's been doing it just as long as I have, maybe a little longer.
Wow.
He's been doing it 4 or 5 years, but he's got if you were to do like one of those like stat cards, like he would hit to like almost the 10 mark, 9.5 on all the stats.
Oh shit, Miguel might be in trouble on this one.
But you know what though, speed is going to be Miguel's, I think, best friend. So that's the one thing that Miguel has that I think that Shiyu may not be able to maneuver around. If his speed is a little too much for him, it might be too much.
Yeah, Miguel, I don't think is that fast. Actually, he's kind of like a holder puller. He's like wait until you hit, and he's gonna grab you from here, and he's gonna bring you over here. That's his style. Based on what I've seen.
Well, down in Puerto Rico, I saw him being fairly explosive too. In January,
he's not. In my opinion, he's not that explosive. For example, Maverick, he is explosive. When he faced Miguel, Maverick was hitting first, and Miguel was going from this side to this side. Exactly. Yeah,
okay.
That's his style based on what I know.
Okay.
So you think I don't think he'd want to feel she was hit.
I gotta tell you, I actually have felt she was hit with resistance bands protecting me, and it was like, what resistance bands were there? I didn't feel. I couldn't tell there were resistance bands.
He's too young and too big.
With you, Dan?
Yeah. I couldn't tell.
Oh my god! I want to meet that guy. I want to meet him.
So one year at the barbecue. So Shiyu is this level of intensity. Just so you know, he was doing a posting top roll, and his opponent was holding on real tight. Actually, it was, I think, against Pedro Rodriguez, who came down to Puerto Rico.
Oh, I know that one too. Yeah.
And he was doing a post and top roll, and he ended up punching himself in the face, busting his own lip open.
Oh shit!
So I hope he doesn't bust his own lip open again this year.
What, with still holding him?
No, they slipped. They slipped.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, if he's got that much power to bring him back and still hold him, I was going to say, bro, holy shit.
No, it was a slip. It was a slip.
If that's the case, let's cancel that match.
Oh man. And then we got another match actually. Two local guys actually. One guy from High Five Club, Kevin, versus one of my local guys, and one of the guys that actually joined arm wrestling through one of my barbecues. So this is a little bit of a nostalgic one for me. Jason, he's been arm wrestling now for 2 years, I think. Yeah, I think it's been about 2 years since he started, and he started at the barbecue 2 years ago. So this is kind of nostalgic for me to see him and have him have a match at the same event that he started arm wrestling at.
Awesome.
So it's really, really cool to see him. He's been up and coming. This kid is strong. He was just here yesterday. We just did a little bit of table time just to see where he's at. Strength check, and he's strong. He's connected. I think we found the final piece of the puzzle to kind of close in his style. He's going to be taking on one of High Five's up and coming guys. That his name's Kevin. Strong top roller, pretty fast. But I think Jason the Boa is going to coil him in and take him to his side of the pad. I look forward to seeing that match because it's going to be epic. And not for nothing, I wanted to share. These are going to be the awards that everyone gets.
Beautiful.
Nice, man.
Here's the thing about these awards. So we have 6 matches. Some of them are going to be both arms. I have a few extra of these. So that being the case, day of, if you show up to the barbecue and you see somebody that looks like they'd be a good matchup for you, maybe you can earn one of these.
Oh my God! So we can have maybe some extra matches over there.
Yeah, we can have some extra, impromptu matches. Oh, and I forgot about one of the only other matches, Mark Mensch versus
right.
Alessi.
Right. I saw the older guy who is facing Mark, and he seems very, very strong.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mark Mensch has got his work cut out for him. Dan Saresi, they're doing a best of 3, right-handed. Dan has got some serious experience. He's been around the block for a very long time, like almost 20 years in the sport, but he took about, I think, 8 years off, 10 years off or something like that. And he just recently came back to the sport. And he's very strong. He has not lost any bit of tendon strength. But
nope.
If Mark has any speed available to him, that's probably going to be work against. Because I actually recently had the opportunity of facing Dan myself, and I had a win on him. So I gotta say he's strong, he's connected, but if he gets into his sticky spot, good luck. Good luck.
Good luck to my boy Mark Mensch.
Mark is gonna got a tough day at the office, Mark. And Mark's gonna help
is a good guy
as well. He's gonna help with down reffing along with Dan Saresi. They're gonna be interchanging with each other to help down reffing.
Awesome.
So we have a lot of experience at the ref to make sure that no one gets injured, make sure everything's fair, and most importantly, very important to me, is have fun. We're gonna, we're not gonna do any of those micro hop fouls. I personally don't, like that. The little micro hop that don't gain any advantage. We're not gonna call foul for that. What you guys flew all the way from Puerto Rico to arm wrestle, not be called out on fouls and losing fouls.
Exactly. I agree. Totally agree with that.
So we want the match to be entertaining. We want it to be fun. It's in the the backyard of my own house. It's a fun. That's the other thing. Somebody commented on it. At the end of the day, win or lose, we're here for all good fun. Being around good people.
Mhm.
Time spent with good people is a good time spent, in my opinion. And not for nothing, it's to learn. We're going to be
Yeah.
gripping up with people we've never gripped up with before to
It will be
learn.
a good experience. It will be a good experience and will be good for the sport and for everything. We're traveling from Puerto Rico to meet you guys, to meet Steve and meet all you guys there. So yeah, it's gonna be fun, man.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
looking forward to it, man. I'm looking
I can't
forward.
wait.
And I actually, another little surprise reveal. I've been in contact with another group of world champions that reside here in New York that might be in attendance. Zaza,
Oh
I
yeah.
can't pronounce his last name for the life of me, but this guy Zaza, who's a world champion from Georgia.
Oh
He,
my God. He live in New York?
yeah, he lives in New York, so he might be in
Oh
attendance at
shit.
the barbecue. So
Oh, ho, ho. That's the first guy gonna meet a Georgian.
that's I'm praying that he shows up because he's
Let's
got a lot
cross
of
finger. Let's
experience.
cross finger.
Yeah, everybody put it out in the universe. He's showing up
Yeah.
because
I wanna know that guy. He must be
we can
solid,
learn a
right?
lot from him. We can learn a
Yeah.
lot from him. I
All the,
actually,
all the Georgianians are solid, man.
Exactly, exactly. I think that they smell like the uranium or something from the missiles and from the war and
Yeah,
they crazy strong.
yeah, man. There's a
I
guy
want
from
to live there. I want to be born there.
there's a guy from High
Yeah.
Five that was that's Georgianian. He was at the 160 class when we were at the MAC, and I seen him at High Five. I've seen a couple different tournaments. Forgot his last name, man, but he is so skinny.
You talk about David, right?
Yes, David, dude. He is
That
so
He's
guy
a
is
fast.
stick.
fast.
Oh my God, he's strong, but
He's
he's
strong.
faster
He's
and he is
fast.
stronger.
I can just barely. I mean, he's lighter than me. I can just barely catch his hit. Just barely.
It's so
Wow.
fast, man. And he hits almost twice because he hits you once, and then if he doesn't get you that other one, he hits you again. It's like he's
Yeah.
so fast,
If
man.
you blink, you miss it.
Yeah, man. He smashed everybody. More at the Mac. Fucking, he was
I
really
wish
good.
he was coming to the barbecue. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
But because I think I think he trains out in Brooklyn from time to time.
I'm not sure where he trains. I just know that he's with the High Five, and he's
Shout out to Crucifix Gym, by the way, which is a Brooklyn training site for arm wrestling. These guys really are pumping out some serious talent. The guy who I lost to at the Jason Vale tournament, he only has 8 months on the table. And he beat me both right and left. He was the only one I took losses to. And
Who's
this
this?
kid is Shiyu's prodigy, actually.
Oh, you're talking about
Conrad.
yeah.
Conrad.
Conrad is a fucking monster.
He's an absolute monster. This kid is at 176.
He will
Beast.
hold you. He
Yep.
will hold you. I'm telling you, he holds you and he waits. He waits,
Wow.
and then he slowly brings you back.
He's like he's
He
the most
waits for your
kindest
hit.
assassin you'd ever
He
meet.
waits for your hit, like your guy
That's
does,
a bad dude.
dude. And he sits there and he goes, he waits.
And he'll nod his head. He'll be like, "Okay, I got this."
Yep.
If you look at my matches that I posted, you'll see every time that he got me, like he's like, "Yep, okay, let's go." And then
I don't think he's explosive enough for like because he's just got in. He's just like me. He just got in, but I don't think he has that ready go, that explosive enough to turn when he has to. You know what I mean? So he has to catch you, but he's got that bicep to catch you.
His
and
bicep is unreal.
and hold you. And slowly, when he feels that turn, that's when he starts cranking. Like
his top end strength is next level. You know, I definitely the only thing that he got me on.
He's
The
young.
only thing, he got me on strength. He got me on power.
Yeah.
You know, he actually said though, one of the things like if I had a little bit more strength, I could have made a change. So that just means I need to get stronger. That's the plan.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Conrad,
You have work to do. You have work to do.
Yeah.
We all have.
Yeah, everybody does, man. But Conrad in general, that kid is built different, man. You see him. That kid's like a fucking V. He's like a small Johnny Bravo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like a V, dude. You know what I mean?
Johnny Bravo, that's funny.
Those kids are built different, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. He's got
Well,
some serious power, though.
So I also wanted to talk about the raffle a little bit. So we got a couple of different raffle contributors that are, all of them are linked below in the description. I have every one of their links available, from cryotherapy to float therapy, full body thermo imaging, which is like a pre-screening service to see any diseases you may have before you even get tested for it, which is freaking phenomenal. Like it looks for like hot spots in your body of inflammation, and you can kind of preemptively find out what's going on with you and prevent a serious issue from taking hold.
Wow. Technology is crazy, right?
Yeah.
What's up?
Technology is crazy.
Oh, yeah, technology is insane, man. And then we also got, if I mentioned float therapy already, we got New Jersey, Team New Jersey is going to be donating a couple of gift cards. Then I have an energy drink company called Octane, who's going to be sending some really cool gift bags as well that you can win. And then I have a wellness coach. This is something that everyone can take advantage of because it is online. It is a virtual winning. It is a wellness coach that you get 8 sessions. She's offering 2 of them. 8 sessions with her, and she's going to talk about personal finances, personal goals, fitness goals, pretty much life goals, every aspect of life. She's going to help guide you through within 8 sessions, and she's offering 2 of them. So 2 lucky people are going to be winning that, which is really, I'm excited for her because she's somebody who I've met through the float place. And she's all about wellness. She's all about helping others get to the next level. She's helped me. You know, the version of Dan you guys are becoming to know today is all in part to what her efforts and her endeavors with me. So
awesome.
And let's see what else we got. We got there's another integrative wellness center it's a yoga center where they have red light therapy. They have a tuning bed. I don't know if you ever heard of that. That's like a vibrational bed where you lay down and it vibrates at a fine rate to help relax your body on a cellular level.
That's a therapy bed.
What?
That's like a therapy bed.
Yeah, a therapy bed. The therapy sound bed.
Wow. Awesome. I know my sister buy one, but it's a very rare bed because has all the position and vibrate. They give you massage, has Bluetooth, has everything. Cost $5,000.
Yeah, those aren't cheap. So the sessions are going to be local here in Long Island, but anybody can win it, and they're going to be available to each and every person. Because you can even make the appointment on Sunday if you win it. If if let's say you guys win it, Adam, you can go there on Sunday.
Yeah, sure.
And then they have something called an EEG system, which something I'm not too 100% familiar on, but I could tell you it works. I don't know the complete details, but it's has something to do with frequencies, sound frequencies and electronic frequencies that relax your body on a cellular level. But you sit in this room, it's got all these different screens. You look like you're going into the Matrix. It's insane, but it literally calms your soul down immediately. If you're feeling anxious, if you feel angry or any negative emotions, your body immediately pauses and feels better right away.
I think Devon Lara do that before Levant match, right?
I think he may have. I don't know.
Yeah, I saw
Devin did
some of his
everything before
videos.
that.
What's that?
I said Devin did everything before that match.
Yeah, no, yeah, but I saw a video where he was talking about, I don't remember the name of the clinic or the place, but he's doing something with the nerves and kind of relax him and giving some positive vibe and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. That's
No.
crazy, man.
So that's a part of the raffle winning. So that's exciting.
Wow. I wish I can have that one.
That's a good one to win. It's a great one to win. And then the High Five Club is also going to be sending out a gift basket as well, to as a raffle winning. So we got quite a really awesome set of raffles coming in, and I love doing the raffles because the idea behind the raffles initially was always to highlight arm wrestling to communities who may never have seen arm wrestling and knew that it existed, and also to highlight wellness services to arm wrestlers who have never experienced them or heard about them. And so it kind of bridges both of my worlds because I'm a licensed massage therapist of 13 years. And I've all too often mentioned something to somebody like, what's that? They look at me like I'm an alien or I got 5 heads. And I want to kind of mainstream both wellness concepts and arm wrestling concepts into one nice buttoned up package. So
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
To have the opportunity to do that is great. And then beyond that, I decided to take the raffle a little step further. All the benefits of the raffle, all the proceeds from the raffle are going to be actually going straight to 3 different benefits because these things are being donated, right? So I have no desire to keep any of that money in any way or form. We're going to be taking 3 different benefits, one of which we mentioned earlier, which is the Danny DeMichael fund. Where a portion of it's going to help out the Connecticut Arm Wrestling tournament, raising funds for that. Another portion of it is going to be going to a drug and alcohol adolescent program in Brooklyn called Dynamite that I know very well. I'm very acquainted with. And then the other one is going to be Athletes Are Human, also out of New Jersey. The Walker family started this foundation or program in collaboration with Nami Mercer, Nami Mercer.
Yep.
Right, Steve?
Yep. Yeah. I'm also one of the sponsors for them too.
It's for high school athletes, student athletes, college student athletes. It's mental health care for people who pretty much, us athletes, I got the bracelet. Us athletes, we put ourselves through the rigmarole. We put a lot of strain on ourselves to perform well on a regular basis, but we don't necessarily take care of what's inside of these noggins of us. And so this is an effort to help that out. So that's I'm excited for all things this barbecue this year. And then also I have a TV over here. If we have someone bringing a laptop, which I think Steve, if you could bring yours.
I carry mine everywhere I go. So
awesome! We're gonna tune into the King of the Table event and cheer on Paul Lynn.
Also, I'm gonna ask you that. I was gonna ask you that.
Yeah, come on! That's not even a question, Adam. That's not even a question. We got
sorry.
Not even a question. Last week
I didn't have to ask at least.
Yeah, no. Last week we had Paul Lynn on here. The first thing we said, we're going to be watching you while we have ours on here. So
wow, man, that's gonna be beautiful.
So we'll have that live in the background. So we'll be having our event. So he's sending us some energy. We'll be sending him some of our energy. I don't even know what time does his event start at. Do you know?
Actually, those events start at 1 p.m. Eastern time, 1 or 2. Because they are in Dubai and Istanbul, they have like 6 or 7 hours advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll make sure we have a nice tent so that we can a nice darkened area so we can see it. That way,
I'll bring an extra tent.
Yep, we'll make sure we have enough tents so we can see because I have really good Wi-Fi. Hopefully, it stays strong. Knock on wood, that it stays strong for the event so that we can live stream our event. And by the way, it's going to be on my Facebook channel as well as my YouTube channel. And we're going to have the opportunity. I actually went ahead and splurged a little bit. If anybody else wants to include it on their channel, Adam, you can let everyone from Puerto Rico know. You can put it on your channel. I'm going to be able to give you access to put it onto your channel. I can do up to, I think, 10 channels.
Nice.
Perfect. That would be good.
So, Steve, we could put it on yours as well. We could put it so it can get as much exposure as it needs. So everyone can see the event.
Exactly. I agree.
So what else you guys got looking forward to coming up after the barbecue?
After the barbecue, I was just looking actually. Paul Lynn is actually throwing his right after, which is going to be, I think, on the 8th.
Yeah, it's going to be the Keystone Championship, which I got linked right over here. I threw the link in the chat. That's going to be in PA, Harrisburg, PA. This is like a big festival of arm wrestling. Families.
June
8th. It's going to be for families, kids. He's really trying to ramp up the kids division. I know Troy's helping out with another bouncy castle for them as well. There's always great food, great time, great energy there. That's going to be in June 8th. And then after that, the next one that I'm looking at, so I got my work cut out for me this barbecue because I'm going for that national championship, man. I'm going for that national championship. That's going to be my next event coming up.
When's that?
That's going to be June 29th.
Okay.
Where?
That's going to be in Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
June 29th. The link is in the chat. The link is down below. As well as if you just take a screenshot of this picture, you can use the QR code to bring you over there. Dude, this is my chance to shine right here on the national level. I've been doing a lot of local tournaments, competing at some national level tournaments. I've competed at Olympia, I've competed at Arnold. I was also at lighter weights at those competitions. This time I'm heavier, and I think I know how to arm wrestle a little bit better now. So I want to see how I do.
I think you're definitely up there, bud. I think it's time. I think it's time.
It's time. It's time for me to collect a title. I'm ready for it. I want it. I'm hungry for it. I've been training my ass off. Ready to go.
Go for it, man. Go for it.
Hell yeah, man. I appreciate the encouragement too.
We will support you for sure.
Yeah, of course.
All the energy in the world really does help. Dude, I feel like, Goku with the spirit bomb, I collect all that energy, all that positivity, man. That's what I'm all about. No room for negativity whatsoever. Let's keep it positive. Let's keep it growing. Let's keep the ball rolling. I want to see everybody succeed in ways never imaginable. And even if you don't like me, I still want to see you succeed because that is what life's all about. We are all not in the same boat. We're all in the same fucking ocean. And the rising tide is raising all ships.
Yeah. You know how I feel, man, about that. I am about that, Dan. I don't like to deal with the negativity or even want to talk about it. I'm all about the positivity and hopefully everything goes good for everybody. I'm on everybody's side. I have nothing against anyone. You know how I am, Dan. I just can't. Just won't.
You pretty much said if you told me at the Jason Vale, which was powerful words. It's resonating with me today. If they're not, you do what you can do, and if they don't reciprocate, keep doing what you can do, because that's a reflection of you and what you want. That's the message you gave to me. I'm not saying it verbatim how you said it, but the general message to take home was, just keep being me. And, those who align with me will stick with me. Those who don't. And that's okay.
And there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. You know what I mean? And I'm sure the reasons are good, and they're going to resonate better with you than they are with anybody else. And you shouldn't even matter. You know what I mean? You got your own life to worry about. Don't change for anybody. You know what I mean? You're a good person. Being that good person. And there's no reason to be any different, even if they're not opening or not friendly or not. Just keep being you. Plain and simple,
Absolutely, man.
Don't change.
I appreciate the encouragement. Oh, we got just before we leave, we got Justin Sherman in the chat. He's a New York puller that has one of the most. He's actually somebody you're going to be facing at some point, Steve. He is a lightweight dude. This kid is wicked fast, wicked strong, and he is very technical. I call him spider fingers because he's got this weird regrip that like his hands turn into like a freaking spider crawling across your arm. Dude, it's insane.
That's why I love arm wrestling. Everybody is like so different in arm wrestling that it's a beautiful sport.
Honestly, a shout out to Ian Carnegie. He's just right now, man. Love the hat, love the shirt. I feel stronger with the shirt on, my man. Thank you so much for the gear, and it was phenomenal. MAC tournament was absolutely phenomenal, man. Loved it.
I gotta make it to the MAC tournament next time.
It was great, man. It really was great, man. Just the vibe, the environment, the people, the pullers, everything was great, man. The food was great. Even everything was really good, man. And believe me, it was a 5-hour drive. It was worth it. Yeah, it was worth it.
So I think next time I'll link up with you on the way up, and then we'll ride up together.
You said it's a MAC hat too. Of course, it's a MAC hat. Of course, that's a MAC hat.
That's a nice hat there. I like that hat.
Yeah.
I like that hat. Somebody actually did ask if there's going to be any merch. I'm not going to have anything of my own, but I can assure you, if Steve wants to bring anything, if no team wants to bring anything, if guys from Puerto Rico want to bring anything for sale to help their journeys out, I have no oppositions in them doing so. I think that it's a great idea. The only thing I ask, if they want to sell anything, if I can get a shirt or a hat out of them, I got the Battle of the Tri-State, but I think I need some more gear.
I'm gonna have to hook you up. I'm gonna have to hook you up with something, Dan.
There you go.
What size are you?
Ian goes, he doesn't even have one.
What do you say? You bought that from Tom,
Yeah. That's hysterical.
It was the last one, literally.
All right, boys. Well, it's been a long day because I've been power washing my entire house, getting it ready, getting things together on the property to make it look as pristine as you guys deserve it. The stage is set. I had a deck built. It's a perfect stage style setting. We're going to have at least 4 to 5 other tables beyond the competition table. And, real quick, I do want to share that the table that I have, just so you guys know, it is imbued with magic from Devin Lorette. It has its signature on it and a power-up on it. So it is sanctioned by Devin Lorette that this is going to be the table we compete on. Nice. And I feel bad for the guy that's on the other side of the power side.
I was going to say, you have enough tables?
If you could bring more the merrier.
I was going to say, I have a table. I could definitely bring a table.
Absolutely. The more the merrier. I
don't know if I have the room, to tell you the truth. So I'm going to see if I have the room, because I'm going to have to bring a few tents and a couple of things. So let me see if I have the room.
Fair enough. If you do, great. If not, don't worry about it. Don't stress it. I got 3 here, and then I got 2 more coming. So, I got actually, I want to call it 2 3/4 of a table because I'm missing some brackets. So I got to find out if I can jerry rig it a little bit. But guys, I appreciate all those who have tuned in. Stay tuned for this barbecue. It will be live on this channel, both YouTube, Facebook, and on multiple other streams. So you won't miss a thing. You'll be seeing the matches. You'll be seeing the raffles. You'll be seeing also the big open practice. And one thing I like to do with the live stream is I like to walk around the event and talk to a couple people, and so they can get some camera time. So it's been a great night. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's get a flex for everybody. Let's get a flex.